So today we're going to explain the XL Fusion taper, and to begin this splice we're going to start by removing the core from inside the cover. So to remove the core we need to bunch the cover up to create some slack, and then taking the smallest fid we're going to gently prise open the core, making sure that we enter the core between two plats. This can be a time-consuming process, but it's worth doing properly so as not to damage the core and the cover. Once the core is removed, it is always worth marking this place so that you know where the taper is going to start. It's also worth taking a pin and clamping the core and the cover together on the end that's not going to be tapered. So we continue pulling the core out of the rest of the rope. Okay. To taper the cover inside the core, we need to leave approximately 20 to 25 centimeters of core. We take a knife and we can remove the rest of the cover. To taper the cover down so that it fits nicely inside the core, we need to take the fid again and remove plats out of the cover, trying to keep the rest of the cover intact. We'll repeat this process approximately 10 times, moving further down the rope as we go. Once you have something resembling this with 10 strands removed and 6 strands still reasonably well plaited together, all we need to do is cut off the 10 strands at the bases. And continue this down the rope until you have something that looks like this. Now that we have a nicely tapered cover, it's time to insert the cover inside the core to complete the taper. To do this, we take a splicing pulling fid and insert it into the core, leaving a couple of inches that is going to remain outside once we pull it through. So to do this, all we do is begin by pinching the core together to give it a bit of space to go up inside. Inserting the needle between the plats of the core, ensuring it runs up the centre up to the neck of the taper. Removing the needle, We then take the end of the tapered cover and pass it through, and friction should hold it in. When we pull it back down the inside of the core. Until the cover comes out of the core, ensuring there's no twists in the cover. Continue pulling and gently feeding the core over the top of the cover. It should be a gentle process and shouldn't need too much strength or persuasion. Until the cover is firmly inside the core. You can pull back the core over the cover to produce the taper. Ensuring there's a tight joint at the neck of the taper. Milk the core back over the cover, and to finish simply pull some cover back out and chop the cover neatly at the end. Remove the pin, and there is your tapered spinnaker sheet or jib sheet or main sheet.